Some people live check to check. Some people live decade to decade. Where do you want to be 10 years from now? Who do you want to be 10 years from now? Some of you have not even scratched the surface of possibilities. Some of you guys have hit cruise control. Some of you guys have relaxed. And here's why. You think you're a baller shot caller because you're making some money. But you're doing 1 million, 1.5 million. And you think that you built some kind of empire. The truth is, you don't have an empire. You're just making money and you can take care of your family and your mom. And you call that an empire. I understand, if I want to be elite, I need to get around elite people. If I want to be a billionaire, I need to get around billionaires. My neighborhood has 6 billionaires and I get to have cocktails with them. We have 6 billionaires and I get to go to happy hour with them. Here's the truth. I'm not trying to live day to day anymore because I've been broke. I'm not trying to live check to check anymore because I have been busted. When I made up my mind to become more powerful, the whole world changed. And I began to live decade to decade. The likable people make a whole lot of money. Can I ask you a question? Are you likable? Let me prove it to you. Have you ever thought about how Oprah became a billionaire? Oprah got on TV as a journalist, but she got into the people business and she convinced 30 million women she was their best friend. Oprah is a likability pimp. Oprah converted likability into billions of dollars. But you better take some notes. Because the worst thing you can do is relax. The worst thing you can do is take it easy, because empires, if you're not careful, will come to an end. Empires, if you're not careful, can crash and burn any moment. If you don't believe me, ask Kanye West. If you don't believe me, ask Kyrie Irving. I need you to lock in tonight. I need you to focus on my message today, because your empire should grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You almost got your money's worth already. Because I want you to get out of the plumbing business, the painting business. I want you to get out the pool cleaning business, and I want you to get into the people business. Does that make sense? Because who are your customers, people? Who are these employees, people? Who's sitting next to you? A person. That's the most powerful coaching lesson I can give you right now. You gotta get into the people business. And if you're going to be in the people business, you need to learn how to manage people. If you agree with me, say yes. If you need to get better at it, say yes. You can be wealthy if you get really good with people. If you agree with me one more time, just raise your hand and with some attitude at the top of your lungs, say yes. It is impossible to reach your potential without a coach. I mean, you ever thought about sports? Every great player is connected to a great coach. Let me think about that. We talk about Tom Brady, but we got to talk about Bill Belichick. I add value to you, and you add value to me. I add value to you, and you add value to me. Here's the problem that most of you have right now. You're trying to do it all on your own. Why? Because you're smart. Why? Because I want to show people how smart I am. Well, if you're that smart, you understand the power of coaching. I mean, didn't Michael Jordan have a coach? I mean, his name was Phil Jackson. Remember early in his career, they called him selfish, self-centered? And they called Michael Jordan a showboat, and a young coach named Phil Jackson simply said, give him to me. I add value to you, and you add value to me. Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick. You guys seen the video. He looked goofy at the combine. And Bill Belichick said, give him to me. I add value to you, and you will add value to me. The greatest golfer of all time was well on his way to becoming the greatest golfer of all time, but he had a problem. He violated the formula. His number one coach, and this was not his fault, was his father, and his father passed away. And then he fired his golf coach, Butch Harmon. And to this day, Tiger Woods has not gotten back on track. You're back where you started for one reason. You tried to do it on your own. You tried to do it by yourself. Some people brighten up a room when they enter. Some people brighten up a room when they leave. Raise your hand if you know any jerks. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Can I ask you a question? What benefit is it for you to be a freaking jerk? Oh, you need some coaching, you freaking jerk. You are hurting yourself, you freaking jerk. Let me prove this point even further. Have you ever wondered how Charles Barkley can say anything out of his mouth and get away with it? I heard him on national TV say Shaq ought to come over there and smack the black off you. And we laugh. He got away with it. Why? Because we like him. Man, I love Barkley. That's just Charles being Charles Barkley. Is in the people business. Before you go to bed, cut on your TV, any station, and before you fall asleep, you're gonna hear and see Shaquille O'Neal's face, and you're gonna hear his voice. Why? Because we don't like Shaq. We love him. Can I ask you a question? Are you likable?